Hello, my loving YouTuber. Welcome to the channel of the Loquacious One. I am the Loquacious One, the one-hitter quitter of affordable hauls, coming at you today with a haul of items that you can use for your colds, flus, and coughs. Okay, and if you're congested. Okay, that can be somewhat of a challenge for $1, but it is possible. So this scenario is something that I do. I'm not recommending it to anyone to use. I'm going to put a disclaimer in. I'm not a medical practitioner, nor am I a pharmacist. This is simply what I do, and this video is produced simply for your entertainment purposes and information only. Always do your research on any medications you take, that even if they are prescribed with you. Talk to your pharmacist when you get a prescription, because he's the best source to know if it may be contradicted by something else that you're taking. So it's a good idea to go to a particular pharmacist that know your medical history. Okay, sometimes the pharmacist is a little bit more educated on medicine than the doctor. Please believe. Okay, and with that being said, we all know if you have any health challenges, don't even start mixing medications and self-diagnosis. Okay, now the first defense against any illness is to prevent it. Prevention is number one, and while we can't prevent everything, strengthening our immune system helps, and you can do that because remember, the immune system starts in the gut. Okay, so you want to make sure the gut is healthy. I take a probiotic, which is not here. Dollar Tree has a probiotic. I can't, excuse me, I cannot tell you the efficacy of it because I take a specific one. Okay, other things that can help that you could do, they don't have it at Dollar Tree either, is to eat yogurt. Yogurt has probiotics in it. Not the yogurt with the sugary fruits and things of that nature, just the plain straight yogurt that has all the live active cultures in it is good for you. I also drink kefir, that's Kefir, things of that nature. I don't do dairy. Dairy is very mucus for me, and a lot of people are lactose intolerant and don't know it. And when you have a bloated gut, try laying off that dairy. As long as you don't have any dietary issues, you probably find that your gut will go down because the dairy is probably making your gut inflamed. I'm not a medical practitioner. I'm just saying. Okay, another thing I do is I take a multivitamin. Okay, I don't get it at Dollar Tree. I do take some things that specifically build my immune system, such as elderberry. Sometimes I take silver colloidal, and I add in my morning shake things like chia seed, flax seeds, the good omega oils. Now, they don't have specific omega oils, but they do have this Nature Measure fish oil. It's 1,000 milligrams. It's 30 soft gel capsules. I've taken this, and this is pretty good, so I don't have an issue with that. I'm able to get it in. It doesn't have any fishy, oily aftertaste, so I do use the fish oil. As well as I make a morning drink out of this raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with mother. It's 16 ounces. Non-GMO verified. The cloudy is because of the mother. The mother is at the bottom, and that's where all the goodness is. And this helps your immune system, your gut. Read up on it. Everybody, I'm sure, is familiar about apple cider vinegar, but it has to be raw, unfiltered, and it has to say it has the mother. This is $1. I thought this was an extraordinary value. Other than that, another producer of this is Bragg's, the most well-known, which is exceptional. Heinz and other vinegar companies also produce a raw unfiltered with mother. You just have to make sure you specifically look for them or ask for them. They're generally in a section in your grocery store, or you can get them at the health food store. Okay. Another thing that I do to help my immune systems at night before I lay down, I will make myself a cup of tea and let the sleep combine with the warm tea relax my system so I have a better sleep. I do not rely on sleep aids, okay? This helps build the immune system. It warms it up. and just does a whole lot of incredible things, relieving the stress. Stress causes illness too, and it certainly doesn't help it. So Dollar Tree has this Taviv Herbal Infusion Peppermint Tea. You get 20 tea bags for $1. It is a great, great, awesome deal, I think. So I put a little ginger in it. I might put some honey in it or a little cayenne pepper. Um, yeah, to further, build my immune system. So that is just what I do. I'm not telling you to do it, okay? Also, I will put a pot of water on and drop a tea bag in. After it starts to boil, I will take it off and put a towel over my head and put my head over the pot and inhale the aroma for about 5 minutes. And this helps my respiratory tract, helps to keep it, clear, and helps with any breathing issues you might have. Again, do not do this if you have not had the okay by your physician. Okay. Now, moving on with some other things that I take supplemental wise. If I feel that I'm not, quite where I should be, from Dollar Tree, they have these Emergen-C's 1000 milligram vitamin C. It's a daily immune support, antioxidant, B vitamin, and electrolyte. Is in super orange. It's a flavored fizzy drink. Okay, and you get 2 packs. And I just simply put this in some water. Use good quality water. If you're not sure about your water, it's not good quality, you can't afford bottled water, whatever, boil the water, let it cool down, and then cover and refrigerate it, okay, to get some of the bad stuff out. So this is what I do. I bought 3 packs, and generally I'll take this if I'm just down and not at my 100 best. Otherwise, I do not take it. Sometimes you'll catch they have a lot of immune building products from Emergen-C. And generally, it should be coming up now that they might have them. But generally, once a year, I can snag some larger size immune building Emergen-C products. Now, for defense, this Hall's Dietary Supplement Drops provides 150 milligrams of the daily value vitamin C. It's a sort of citrus flavors, and its natural flavors combined with other flavors, whatever that is. It's 14 drops. It's by Hall's. It is a name brand, as you know. It's $1. If you don't see this, or you want probably a little bit better value for your money, Assured has a vitamin C supplement drops also. And it does say on the bag, it compares to the active ingredient in Hall's Defense. Right there. And it's an excellent source of vitamin C in each drop. Assorted citrus flavors, grapefruit, lemon, and oranges. And it's 30 drops. Okay. Now, the main difference is, I would say, the advantage of the Assured is that it has less carbs and less sodium than the Hall's. But the Hall's has 150% of the daily required recommended value, and this one only has 117. It's kind of good. Now, it's a fair trade-off. I can live with using these because this will end up costing you a little bit more. Not that it's bad. If you can afford it, do it. If you can't find this definitely will do. Mind you, I am just showing you how to work on a specific budget, and we're at Dollar Tree. I'm not trying to cure everything or do anything. This is bare bone. The money ain't right. We can't get to perhaps a larger store, and we need something just to keep us going. Something, folks, is better than nothing, believe me. And always have a well-nutritional diet. Consult your dietitian and your physician on what is good for you to eat, what you shouldn't eat, and always know your body, okay? And make sure you supplement with vitamins recommended by your doctor or dietitian. Having a blood test to see what you're deficient in is a good thing. If you're past 50, talk to your doctor about D3. That's a good thing to have if you're, getting older, because our bones are not where they should be. And generally, we're lacking on D3. But again, you want to get tested. You want to get a bone density test. And like I said, good health is your best defense. Okay, folks. So say you come down with a little something, It's just starting. You want to get on it right then and there. I just came from outside. Excuse me, my throat is dry. I apologize. This Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold Medicine and Sparkling Original. This is produced by Bayer. It contains aspirin, which is an NSAID. That's a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. And it contains a pain reliever, fever reducer, and an antihistamine and a nasal decongestant. I can't pronounce these other two, so look at them in case you're interested. It's 4 effervescent tablets. It relieves nasal congestion, runny nose, sore throat, headaches, and body aches, and sinus pressure. I prefer multi-symptom products because I don't over-medicate by taking one of these, one of these, one of these, and it's kind of a little bit more economical. Except in this situation, this is just something to grab to throw, perhaps in your first aid kit at work, in your car, your overnight bag, or you just want something to have in the house till you can perhaps restock. Because I generally don't get sick, so I generally, knock wood, I don't keep stuff that I really just don't need. I kind of know what I go through, so I'm kind of suited for whatever I need. Next is the Advil Multi-Symptom Cold and Flu. It's a 1 tablet dose, so it has 2 packs of 1 coated tablets, and it has ibuprofen 200 milligrams, pain reliever, and fever reducer, which is an NSAID, a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. It has a nasal congestant and an antihistamine, and these are them if you're interested. And that's also contained in the Alka-Seltzer. The difference being Alka-Seltzer has aspirin, this has ibuprofen. You want to be careful with aspirin, especially in the cases of colds. Look it up. I'm not going to be a self-diagnosed to tell you misinformation. There's a issue with Y syndrome, so please do not take aspirin products without consent of your doctor. Also, if you are prone to stomach ulcers, that can be another issue with aspirin. This is ibuprofen. I don't know if you want to continue taking that because it could blow your liver out. So again, consult your medical practitioner on how much and how long. Okay, and this one relieves headaches, fevers, body aches, sinus pressure, nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and nasal swelling. Okay, so it's like a 1-dose wonder product. And if I just don't have any cold medicine, and sometimes with these things, you will get sour stomach. If you do, and you have diarrhea or something, I didn't include it here, but they have anti-diarrhea medications. They're generic, and you will find them at Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General. Okay, so in case you're suffering with diarrhea, that's one place. They also have the antacid type of medicines, and I will do another video on that. But just to let you know that if that occurs with your colds and flus, you might want to have one of those products available. Okay, so when it comes to coughs, okay, we don't want a cough to get out of sort. Okay, you want to catch it. Especially with this COVID-19 stuff, you want to do whatever you can to alleviate that. This is just, and I got this mainly because it was reminiscent of my childhood. This is the first cough drops I remember. They were the Vic Vapor Drops, cough relief, menthol flavor. It's a menthol cough suppressant and oral anesthetic, and it's 20 drops. And these are convenient to put in your pocket or what have you if you don't mind that flavor, if you like that aroma. This is good, but I simply got it because I just found it funny. Okay, it just took me back to childhood. This is all we had. Now, this is the one I like the most often. It's the Ricola, the original natural herb cough drop, cough suppressant, throat drops. And I use this especially when I have speaking engagements. It's naturally soothing relief that lasts. It's from Switzerland. It contains several herbs such as peppermint, elder, wild thyme. It has horehound. It has hyssop, regular thyme, I guess, mallow, lemon balm, linden flower, and sage. And this is in it don't say if it's a flavor. I'm just used to taking it. But they also had it in the cherry honey. It was a bonus pack of 125. So it was 30 drops in it. Okay. And I got this one from Dollar General. It was like it was like $1.50. I'm sorry. Okay, and it didn't name the herb specifically, but I assume they're the same as in the regular Ricola. So I got the cherry honey, excuse the raggedy packages. I keep it in my car. And like I said, when I was speaking engagements, I talk a lot. I need to take one now. Hint, hint. But yeah, the Ricola is it. Other things that you can get if you don't find or like Ricola, they have the menthol, cough suppressant, oral anesthetic drops from Halls. This is the Halls Relief. It relieves coughs and soothes sore throats, cools nasal passages. And it's in cherry flavors. It's 14 drops. And it's a resealable package. They also have it in the honey lemon flavor. 14 drops, the same as the cherry flavor. The only difference being the flavor. If you want to get a little bit more economical and save a little bit of money, they have the Halls Soothe. Same criteria, but it's made real honey. It's honey naturally and artificially flavored, it said, but it has 30 drops in it. So you might as well get this as opposed to 14 drops. But if you can't find this, and I'm pretty sure these go first, then you'll have to settle for the 14 drop pack. They also have the 30 drop pack. Same criteria. It is Halls Relief, and it is in mentholyptus flavor, 30 drops. But, sometimes the mentholyptus can be a little bit something. But if you have a head cold or you stuffy congested, you might want to get something that's kind of vaporizing, like the Vapor Drops or this Halls Relief with the mentholyptus. Just saying, not telling you what to do. Okay. Now, we on coughs. Sometime we're gonna get a little sore throat. It's just bound to happen. Dollar Tree had these Cepacol, and Cepacol is a name brand. Okay, and it says sugar-free Cepacol Instamax. Feel it in seconds. It's for sore throat. It's in the flavor Berry Frost, and it's 16 lozenges. And it has 2 max strength pain relievers. Benzocaine 15 milligrams. Menthol 20 milligrams. And I got 2 of these. So if you get a sore throat and it's just whatever, I wouldn't recommend taking this more than 2 days. If it lasts longer than that, then you need to make a trip to the doctor ASAP. We don't want it to get into something much worse. Also, I love these. Another throwback from my childhood is the Luton's Wild Cherry Pectin Lozenges. And this is a box of 20 when it's regularly 14. So that was a great deal. I love these. I used to eat these like candy. Good thing it was no drugs in them. Watch your medicines around your kids. Please, please, please be careful of that. And you shouldn't be eating these, but they're not that harmful, I assume. And I ate them and I'm still living. So yeah, I use these when my throat feels dry, and I need one now. Okay, and they taste so delicious to keep your throat moist. Okay, so that is that for that. Okay, folks, continuing on, some other stuff that I use that you could possibly use for sore throats is gargle with put a little sea salt in some warm water and make a little rinse solution and gargle your throat. They have videos all over YouTube telling you how to do this. Sometimes I use a little hydrogen peroxide. This is a topical solution at 3%. Dollar Tree has the Swan 32 ounces. Get them. This is a great deal for your money, so grab that. And for our sea salt, they have various brands, so you just want to get the sea salt fine so it mixes kind of quickly and dissolve quickly. And I really rely on my Assured Original Mouth Rinse Antiseptic. kills germs that cause bad breath, plaque, and gum disease. It's 16.9 ounces. And of course, it says compared to the original ingredients of Listerine. Now, if you are coughing, I should have mentioned this back then, or I do this also, and I'm not recommending you do this because I don't know your medical condition. I'm not a physician. I use this mucus relief. This is a generic form of Mucinex. It helps dry out the lungs. It makes your cough more productive. Okay, so if nothing's coming up and you're not coughing, you would use Mucinex for this, and this is a generic form of that. Now, this box has 10 tablets, and this one has 24 tablets. So you kind of watch and look at the dosage of the active ingredient, which are these two right here. Okay. Read, research, ask your doctor. Okay. So I use that for this. And also Dollar Tree has a mucus relief, but it doesn't have the one that is at the top, because I think one loosens, one's cough suppressant, and they also have one, and I think the difference being the DM you would use at night because it would help you sleep a little bit better. Okay, but again, please speak to your medical practitioner when using these products. Okay, so this would be for loosening up that mucus and drying out your lungs, because you don't want to go into pneumonia, and this would help and assist a little with that. Again, do the research, ask your doctor, and that's all I have to say on that. Okay, folks, next we're going into when you're stuffing, things that can help and relieve that so you can feel a little bit better to be functional. I'm going first with the non-medicated stuff. You know, we shouldn't be inundating ourselves with medicine. We should be trying to purge our body of whatever, is bothering us. But some of the things I found non-medicated are these Assured nasal strips. These they are drug-free. They do not contain natural rubber latex. So if you're latex sensitive, these will work for you. It's a 6-count pack. It opens the nasal passages and relieve congestion. And you use it for colds or allergy. It helps reduce snoring and helps improve airflow. The next one I really like is the Salt Range Himalayan Pink Salt Nasal Inhaler. It's cool and refreshing. It's natural mint. It clears airway when breathing. It gives you relief for nasal congestion due to colds. It's packed with natural essential oils, and it's non-medicated. I love these and keep them everywhere. They have different brands too, so check around, but Vicks Halers are very expensive, so I buy these. They work for me. Have no problem. Love them. Next, I found this Roll-On Aroma Guru Peppermint, and it says it's 100% pure and essential oils. And I rub these on my pulse points just to have some holistic type relief, and it helps to lift my spirits. If you need something such as a nasal spray, I don't like all the generic ones. I'm not knocking them, but they have this Afron Original Nasal Spray for colds and allergy. It lasts up to 12 hours, give you 12 hours of relief. It's maximum strength. The #1 doctor and pharmacist recommend brand is 1/5 an ounce. It is made by Bayer's. I got 3 boxes. And also, if you just want to take a pill, I don't take pills like that, but I do keep this nasal congestant PE non-drowsy. It says it compares to active ingredients in Sudafed, maximum strength 10 milligrams. And this is the active ingredient, which I can't pronounce. It's 24 tablets. You can try this also if you have your doctor's approval. Okay, folks, and lastly, to relax my body and to purge my body of all that icky stuff, use Epsom salt. They're good. Dollar Tree has a variety of them. This one right here is for sore muscles and back salt. It contains eucalyptus. A lot of you find have eucalyptus, some kind of peppermint or things of that nature, wintergreen. All these are good. They relax you and help with the stiffness and exertion. Dollar Tree also has Dr. Sheffer Greaseless Vapor Cream, which is like Vicks Vapor Rub Cream, and it is 1 ounce, as well as they carry the Assured Vaporizing Chest Rub. I use this. It's good, 4 ounces. It's a nasal decongestant, cough suppressant, topical analgesic ointment. I rub it on my lung area, my front, my back, my neck, and I wrap up and go to sleep. Okay, so folks, that's it. That's all I have for my haul. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not part of my YouTube family. Don't forget to thumbs